Were you once captivated by the stunning action sequences, the vibrant costumes, and the colorful futuristic world of The Fifth Element from 1997? But if you were to look back at the legendary cast nearly 3 decades later, would you still recognize them? Let's step aboard the time machine, travel through memories, and uncover the incredible transformations of the faces that brought this iconic film to life. Who has held onto their star power? Who has taken a new path? And who has left us forever? Today's video will take you on an emotional journey revealing real names, unexpected twists, and the current lives of the Fifth Element stars. Get ready, because this nostalgic adventure will have you hooked from the very first second. Maivan Lebesco portrays Diva Plava Laguna, a mysterious alien opera singer known for her enchanting voice. She plays a pivotal role in protecting the 4 elemental stones, which are essential to stopping the planet's annihilation. Although her screen time is brief, the character's stunning vocal performance and unique design make a lasting impact. Born Maivan Lebesco on April 17, 1976, in France, she started acting as a child and later became known as an actress, filmmaker, and writer. At 21, she took on the role in The Fifth Element, marking one of her early ventures into international cinema. Outside of acting, Maivan has gained recognition for her work as a director and screenwriter. Her personal life also attracted attention. She married director Luc Besson at 16 and had a daughter with him, a relationship that sparked public debate due to their age gap. After their separation, she continued forging her own path in the film industry. Now, at 48, Maivan is actively engaged in filmmaking, particularly in directing and writing, solidifying her place in modern cinema. Ian Holm plays Father Vito Cornelius, a devoted priest and scholar who specializes in the ancient myth of the 5 elements. He plays a pivotal role in helping Corbin Dallas and Lilu navigate their mission to save Earth from an impending dark force. As the keeper of ancient wisdom, Cornelius acts as a link between the past and present, offering crucial knowledge needed to prevent catastrophe. His character is portrayed as wise and dedicated, though he is also prone to worry and occasional panic. Born Ian Holm Cuthbert on September 12, 1931, in Goodmayes, Essex, he had a long and distinguished acting career across both stage and screen. At the age of 65, Holm brought a sense of gravitas and experience to his role in The Fifth Element. Over the years, he endured many highs and lows, including his struggle with Parkinson's disease, which was diagnosed in 2007. Despite his illness, he remained active in the industry until his health declined. Ian Holm passed away on June 19, 2020, in London, England, at 88 years old. He is remembered as one of the finest actors of his time, leaving behind an enduring artistic legacy that continues to inspire. If you admire his work, leave a 1 in the comments below. Luke Perry portrays Billy Masterson, the assistant to Professor Pacioli, John Bluthal, appearing in the film's opening sequence set in 1914. In this scene, they uncover crucial information about the 4 elemental stones inside an ancient Egyptian temple. Though his role is brief, it plays an essential part in setting up the film's mythology. Born Coy Luther Perry, on October 11, 1966 in Mansfield, Ohio, Perry gained widespread fame as Dylan McKay in Beverly Hills 9-0 Monocultural, making him a cultural icon of the 1990s. At 31, he appeared in The Fifth Element, demonstrating his range by transitioning from TV-drama to sci-fi cinema. Perry continued acting in various projects, later earning recognition for his role as Fred Andrews in Riverdale. Sadly, he passed away on March 4, 2019, in Burbank, California, at 52, following a stroke. Remembered for his charm, talent, and dedication to his craft, Luke Perry left behind a legacy that continues to inspire fans and fellow actors alike. Bruce Willis portrays Corbin Dallas, a former elite soldier who now works as a taxi driver in the 23rd century. His life takes an unexpected turn when he crosses paths with Lilu, a mysterious woman who is the key to saving Earth from a looming dark force. Alongside Lilu and a group of unlikely allies, Corbin sets out to retrieve the 4 elemental stones to prevent global annihilation. Born Walter Bruce Willis on March 19, 1955, in West Germany, he became an international superstar thanks to his portrayal of John McClane in the Die Hard franchise, solidifying his place as a Hollywood action legend. At 42, he took on the role of Corbin Dallas in The Fifth Element, further showcasing his ability to thrive in sci-fi and action films. Over the years, Willis navigated both career highs and setbacks, including commercially unsuccessful projects. Nevertheless, he reinvented himself with standout performances in Pulp Fiction and The Sixth Sense. In 2022, his family revealed that he had been diagnosed with aphasia, a neurological condition affecting speech and communication, prompting his retirement from acting to focus on his well-being. Now, at 69, Bruce Willis is surrounded by family and continues to receive love and support from fans around the world. Gary Oldman plays Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg, a powerful and merciless businessman. As an agent of an evil force, Zorg schemes to annihilate Earth by obtaining the 4 elemental stones. Though he never engages in a direct battle with the main character, Corbin Dallas, his actions present major challenges for Dallas and Lilu as they strive to save the planet. Born as Gary Leonard Oldman on March 21, 1958, in London, England, he is celebrated for his chameleon-like transformations and intense performances. At 39, he joined the cast of The Fifth Element, taking the role as a gesture of goodwill to director Luc Besson, who had supported the production of Nil by Mouth Oldman's directorial project. His career has seen both triumphs and struggles, including a fight against alcohol addiction. Nevertheless, he overcame this battle and has remained sober for more than 20 years. Now 66, Oldman remains a prominent actor. Recently, he took on a leading role in the Apple TV series Slow Horses, receiving widespread praise from critics. Milla Jovovich portrays Lilu, a powerful and enigmatic being revived from ancient remains, identified as the vital 5th element required to protect Earth from an evil force. Gifted with immense strength, rapid learning abilities, and intelligence beyond human comprehension, Lilu forms a deep connection with Corbin Dallas, joining forces with him to recover the 4 elemental stones and avert planetary destruction. Born Milika Bogdanovna Jovovich on December 17, 1975, in Kyiv, Ukraine, formerly part of the Soviet Union, Jovovich launched her modeling career at 12 and quickly became a fashion industry icon. At 21, she landed the role of Lilu in The Fifth Element, a game-changing performance that catapulted her into mainstream recognition. She later solidified her place as an action star through her role as Alice in the Resident Evil franchise. On the personal front, Jovovich married director Paul W.S. Anderson in 2009, and the couple has 3 daughters, Ever, Dashiell, and Ocean. Now at 49, she continues to be a major force in the entertainment industry with exciting projects ahead. How do you feel about Lilu and Jovovich's performance? If you admire Milla's incredible work, leave a 2 in the comments and let us know your thoughts. Chris Tucker portrays Ruby Rhod, a larger-than-life radio personality known for his extravagant style and over-the-top charisma. Ruby plays a vital role in aiding Corbin Dallas and Lilu as they work to prevent Earth's destruction. His outrageous outfits and lively demeanor create a stark yet entertaining contrast to the film's more serious elements, adding humor and energy to the story. Born Christopher Tucker on August 31, 1971 in Atlanta, Georgia, he started his career as a stand-up comedian and quickly gained recognition for his unique comedic delivery. At 26, he stepped into the role of Ruby Road in The Fifth Element, demonstrating his ability to blend comedy and acting in an unforgettable way. After the film's success, Tucker went on to star in the blockbuster Rush Hour series alongside Jackie Chan, further cementing his status as a Hollywood star. Despite his success, he encountered personal difficulties, including tax-related legal troubles. Now 53, Chris Tucker continues to work in the entertainment industry, staying connected with his fans and audiences. Brian James portrays General Munro, a senior military officer tasked with briefing Corbin Dallas on a high-stakes mission to save Earth from impending doom. While his role is brief, his character serves as a crucial catalyst for the story, embodying the no-nonsense demeanor of a seasoned military leader. Born Brian Howard James on February 20th, 1945, in Redlands, California, he was raised in a cinematic environment, as his parents owned a movie theater, a background that fueled his passion for acting. He pursued his studies in theater arts at San Diego State University before launching his career in film. At 52, James took on the role of General Munro in The Fifth Element, adding a layer of gravitas to the character. Best known for playing villains due to his rugged features and commanding presence, James also had a knack for comedic and lighthearted roles, proving his versatility as an actor. Sadly, he passed away on August 7, 1999, in Malibu at 54 due to a heart attack. With over 100 film credits to his name, he remains a memorable figure in Hollywood. What are your thoughts on General Munro? Drop your comments below, and don't go anywhere. The next character reveal is sure to surprise you. Charlie Creed Miles portrays David, the eager but occasionally bumbling assistant to Father Vito Cornelius. His character plays a minor yet charming role, providing comic relief while also assisting in the critical mission to safeguard Lilu and recover the elemental stones. Born on March 24, 1972, in Nottingham, England, Creed Miles launched his acting career in the early 90s, earning attention for his roles in Let Him Have It and London Kills Me. At 25, he appeared in The Fifth Element, marking a significant milestone that introduced him to a global audience. He later continued to secure noteworthy roles in film and television. Outside of acting, Creed Miles is the father of Esme, whom he shares with actress Samantha Morton. Now 52, he remains a dedicated actor, contributing to cinema and television with his distinct performances. Vladimir McCrary portrayed Akhnat, the formidable leader of the Mangalore tribe, playing a significant role in the conflict against Corbin Dallas and the other protagonists. Akhnat is depicted as a powerful and tactical warrior, spearheading the Mangalore's efforts to obtain the 4 elemental stones. A standout scene features him taking hostages in a failed negotiation attempt, ultimately leading to his quick demise at the hands of Corbin Dallas. Originally from San Antonio, Texas, McCrary was a professional basketball player before making his way into modeling and acting. While in Paris, he was scouted by a modeling agency and soon became a sought-after runway model, collaborating with fashion icons like Jean-Paul Gaultier and Thierry Mugler. By the time of The Fifth Element, he had already made a name for himself in the fashion world and was beginning to transition into film. Following this role, he appeared in movies such as Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles and Dirt. Now at 58, McCrary continues his artistic pursuits while focusing on personal projects, including poetry and business endeavors. Lee Evans portrays Fogg, a nervous yet well-meaning crew member aboard Fhloston Paradise. He appears during a pivotal moment in the film, assisting Corbin Dallas, Bruce Willis, as the ship comes under attack by the Mangalores. Despite his lack of combat experience and timid nature, Fogg tries his best to be helpful in the chaos. Born Lee John Martin Evans on February 25, 1964, in Bristol, England, he made a name for himself as a stand-up comedian renowned for his high-energy performances. At 33, he took on the role of Fogg in The Fifth Element, an early step in his transition from comedy to film. He later starred in well-known movies like Mouse Hunt, There's Something About Mary, and The Medallion. Despite his success in film, Evans remained most famous for his stand-up comedy. In 2014, he retired from entertainment to spend more time with his family. Now 60, he enjoys a quiet life with his wife and daughter, away from the stage and screen. Matthews portrayed General Tudor, a senior officer in the Federal Army responsible for overseeing military efforts to defend Earth from destruction. His character is depicted as a strong-willed and seasoned commander fully committed to the protection of humanity. Born as Alexander Basil Matthews on November 21, 1942, in Brooklyn, Matthews had a notable military background before pursuing acting. He served as a U.S. Marine and fought in the Vietnam War, earning the rank of sergeant and receiving multiple commendations, including 2 Purple Hearts. By the time he appeared in The Fifth Element, he was 55 years old. Prior to this, he had already gained fame for his role as Sergeant Apone in Aliens, 1986, a performance that remains beloved by audiences. Aside from acting, Matthews was also a musician and a radio personality. He passed away on September 22, 2018, in Orihuela, Spain, at the age of 75, leaving behind a legacy of talent and dedication to both the entertainment industry and his military service. Tricky portrayed Right Arm, the devoted aide to the villainous businessman Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg. Right Arm assisted Zorg in his efforts to obtain the 4 elemental stones on behalf of dark forces, standing in opposition to the main characters as they fought to save Earth. The character is characterized as composed, dedicated, and highly effective in completing his missions. Born Adrian Nicholas Matthews on Jaws on January 27, 1968, in England, Tricky is an influential trip-hop artist, rapper, and producer known for his distinctive sound. When he appeared in The Fifth Element, he was 29 years old, making this role one of his earliest forays into acting, shifting from his established music career. He later continued to make waves in music, releasing well-received albums like Pre-Millennium Tension and Angels with Dirty Faces. In his personal life, Tricky has experienced various challenges, including struggles with mental health and visa issues that led to delays in U.S. performances. Today, at 57, he remains an active force in the music world, putting out new projects and collaborating with other musicians. John Neville portrayed General Steddard, the leader of the Federal Army's Space Fleet, who was assigned the mission of neutralizing the Dark Force advancing toward Earth. Despite his efforts, his attacks failed, leading to the destruction of his ship and his demise in combat. Born in London, England, on May 2, 1925, Neville was a celebrated actor known for his work on stage and in film. His career began in the 1950s, with one of his most notable roles being in The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. By the time he took on the role of General Stoddard in The Fifth Element, he was 72 years old, lending the character a sense of gravitas and experience. In 1972, he relocated to Canada with his family, where he continued his acting career and served as an artistic director at esteemed theater institutions. In recognition of his impact on the performing arts, he was honored as a member of the Order of Canada in 2006. John Neville passed away on November 19, 2011, in Toronto at the age of 86, following a prolonged struggle with Alzheimer's disease. Indra Ove portrayed a VIP stewardess who had a brief but memorable interaction with Chris Tucker's character, Ruby Rhod. While her role was small, it helped enhance the film's extravagant and futuristic setting. Born in London on October 14, 1967, Ove studied at the Royal Central School of Speech and Drama before embarking on a successful acting career. Prior to The Fifth Element, she appeared in Interview with the Vampire as a New Orleans prostitute in a scene with Tom Cruise's Lestat and played Bianca in Othello alongside Lawrence Fishburne. She later took on prominent roles in Resident Evil and Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Ove comes from a distinguished artistic family. Her father was Trinidadian director Horace Ove, and her brother, Zach Ove, is an artist and filmmaker. She is married to Oliver Longcrane. At 57, she continues to thrive in the entertainment industry, bringing depth to a variety of film and television roles. Christopher Fairbank portrayed Professor McTilberg, the scientist in charge of reconstructing Lilu using an ancient DNA sample. His character is instrumental in bringing Lilu, the fifth element, into the film's narrative. McTilberg is characterized as an inquisitive and passionate researcher, visibly thrilled by the success of Lilu's regeneration. Born in Hertfordshire, England, on October 4, 1953, Fairbank has enjoyed a long and distinguished acting career. He was 44 when he took on the role in The Fifth Element, demonstrating his adaptability in both comedic and serious performances. After this film, he continued to gain recognition with roles such as Ezekiel in Pirates of the Caribbean and appearances in Guardians of the Galaxy. He has also made significant contributions as a voice actor for animated films and video games. Now, at 71, Fairbank remains actively involved in the film and television industry, consistently delivering compelling performances across a range of roles. Tommy "Tiny" Lister Jr. portrays President Lindbergh, the authoritative and steadfast leader of the Federated Territories. His character is instrumental in coordinating efforts to prevent Earth's annihilation, offering guidance and support to the main characters. President Lindbergh is depicted as a firm, responsible, and committed leader who prioritizes the safety of his people. Born Thomas Duane Lister Jr. on June 24, 1958, in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, he grew up in Compton, California, steering clear of gang culture and instead embracing his faith and love for cinema. At 39, he took on the role in The Fifth Element, showcasing his ability to transition between villainous and commanding roles. Over his prolific career, Lister amassed over 200 credits in film and television, with standout performances in The Dark Knight and as Finnick in Zootopia. Outside of acting, he was actively involved in community work and was known for his kindness, contrasting with the tough characters he often played. Unfortunately, Tommy "Tiny" Lister Jr. passed away on December 10, 2020, from heart complications at the age of 62. Matthew Kassovitz portrayed a bumbling thief who attempts to rob Corbin Dallas, creating a humorous and distinct moment in The Fifth Element. Though brief, his role left an impression on audiences with its comedic touch. Born on August 3, 1967, in France, Kassovitz is an acclaimed filmmaker, actor, and screenwriter. Prior to this film, he gained recognition for directing and writing La Haine, 1995, a gripping social drama that won him the Best Director award at Cannes. At 30, he took on this small part in The Fifth Element, showcasing his range as both an actor and a filmmaker. He later starred in well-known films such as Amelia as Nino Quincampoix and Munich as Robert. As a director, he continued to make waves with films like The Crimson Rivers and Babylon AD. Now, 57, Kassovitz remains actively involved in cinema, balancing acting and directing while continuing to make an impact in the industry. Sunita Henry portrayed President Lindbergh's assistant, playing a key role in coordinating responses to the looming planetary crisis. While her role was brief, it contributed to the film's depiction of political and military decision-making. Born on January 23, 1977, in England, Henry has a diverse heritage, with an English father and a mother of Guyanese descent. At just 20 years old, she made her film debut in The Fifth Element, marking the beginning of her acting career. She went on to appear in several major productions, including playing a doctor aboard the USS Kelvin in J.J. Abrams' Star Trek 2009. She also voiced Ellie Langford in Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 3. In her personal life, Henry has a daughter who occasionally features on her social media. Now 48, she continues to work in both film and television, bringing depth and versatility to her roles. John Bluthal portrayed Professor Pacioli, a dedicated Egyptologist. His character appears in the film's opening sequence, set in 1914 in Egypt, where he and his assistant, Billy Masterson, uncover an ancient temple containing the secret of the 4 elemental stones and the 5th element. Professor Pacioli is depicted as a scholar deeply passionate about his research and devoted to uncovering the mysteries of ancient civilizations. Born in Poland on August 12, 1929, Bluthal built a distinguished career as a comedian and stage actor. His family emigrated to Australia during his childhood, where he began his journey in acting. In the 1960s, he relocated to the UK, gaining recognition in various well-known television series and films. When he took on the role in The Fifth Element, he was 68, adding depth and intellect to Professor Pacioli's character. John Bluthal passed away on November 15, 2018, in Australia at the age of 89. He is celebrated for his long and successful career, which spanned more than 6 decades and left a lasting impact on audiences worldwide. Thank you for joining us on this emotional journey through The Fifth Element and the talented cast that helped create this masterpiece. We hope this video gave you fascinating insights and brought back unforgettable moments from this legendary film. If you enjoyed it and want to continue exploring other classic cinematic gems, be sure to hit like, share, and subscribe to Celebrities Heritage. Don't forget to click on the video in the corner of your screen to keep the adventure going. See you in the next video.